Hello everyone, my name is Kaza Marie and a lot of you know me as the LARP girl. I share a lot of advice on how I like to LARP and try and help people who are already in the community and starting out in the community get, an idea of what it's going to be like. So one thing I wanted to talk about today is something that I've blogged about previously, which are glasses. If you guys remember in my LARP do's and don'ts, I said that something that you shouldn't wear at a medieval LARP are glasses. I said this because I think that they are out of decorum for the setting. If you're in a medieval time period, you don't want to be wearing glasses because they weren't very common in the medieval time period, and people that were wearing them were writing books, and not very many people were doing that in the medieval time period. Let me clarify, the medieval time period. If you're doing a futuristic LARP, if you're doing a modern LARP, please wear your glasses if you need them because, well, you need them. But one of the challenges that medieval peasants and even nobility were challenged with was not being able to see. So if you want to play a medieval LARP, then why would you wear glasses? Because you're not, if you wanted to go into the medieval time period, then something that they had to challenge themselves with was not having glasses. So that's my stance, is that they are out of decorum, because for that time period does not make sense to wear them. Something that came up was safety. So safety is very important, and I think that sometimes American LARPers take a comfort to safety. Boffer weapons are overly used, and most American LARPers will complain that, oh, you're hitting me too hard, don't hit my head, it hurts, just a lot of things like that. And while their concern is valid, they're being hurt by a pillow with duct tape on it, it still is a little bit of an they're whining about it way too much. I mean, I hit people with weapons all the time, and I would even still do live steel if that was around my area. But to do things, you definitely should expect a higher decorum. A point that I would like to make about LARPing and wearing your glasses is that I think that even though it's out of decorum, safety does come into play. You're worried about getting hit or not being able to see and running into somebody. Well, I'm sorry about that, but so did the medieval times people. So sorry, but maybe you should just try a different LARP. Or a lot of LARPs don't have high expectations like the LARPs that I go to, and will allow you to wear your glasses, and where we at Avogast ask you to wear your contacts, and if you don't have contacts, to please not wear your glasses because it's distracting and it's out of decorum. So you can still go to a medieval LARP, and in my book you'll be out of decorum, but everybody else that you're LARPing with will think that you're just fine. So I think that's important to remember about what I have to say about glasses, is that you're entitled to do whatever you want. It's just if you come to my LARP, I'm not going to appreciate your glasses, especially if they're the glasses that are the transitional lenses. It's so out of decorum, it's so modern that it doesn't. I can ignore you and not roleplay with you, but if you're trying to roleplay with me, I'm not going to really have a lot of enthusiasm to roleplay with you if you have glasses on, because something I spend a lot of time is replicating the medieval time period. And I wear dresses that I wouldn't normally wear in real life. I wear a veil over my head. I wear so many different props, and I have so many different articles of my costume that I put together to look medieval, to be better for my group. And you come in with your glasses, that's a slap in the face to me and everybody else that that's important to. So if you're coming to my LARP, please take off your glasses. If I'm coming to your LARP, I just might not choose to roleplay with you. So when we discuss safety and LARPing, glasses have pluses and minuses to them across the board. Yes, you can see. Congratulations. But also, in a lot of LARPs that are high combat or don't have illegal shots where you can hit somebody in the head, your glasses are going to be more problematic for the entire LARP. Because if you get hit in the head, your glasses are going to fall off, or maybe they might shatter in your face. I mean, there's so many like sensationalized things that we can come up with that that will play out at the LARP 1 in a million. So I don't think that we should focus on that. What we should focus on is that if you're going to go play soccer, are you going to wear glasses? Do you see soccer athletes wearing their glasses out on the soccer field? Do you see that football players, and do you see athletes wearing their glasses? No, because athletes don't wear glasses. They either have contacts or they don't play the sport. Now, there are lots of LARPs that you can go play that do not require high decorum, do not have high expectations for their players. You can go and enjoy that. But I think that that is going to hurt us in the long run as a community. Not challenging ourselves to be better at the hobby that we love, it's sad, because we're always going to have movies like Role Models or Monster Camp to humiliate us. And, I have seen LARPers come up with better storylines just role-playing their characters in 5 minutes, and I've seen at a movie. So I know that we're all there, and I know that we have a passion for it, so why not do it better? I get a lot of people harassing me through comments and on Tumblr, telling me how I'm wrong. But if I'm wrong, then why are there places like in Europe that are doing it better? I think that the American LARPers are just too comfortable with what they have right now. And I think that maybe not everybody should LARP with high expectations or have a high decorum standard for themselves. And that's what separates pro athletes from high school athletes that are just doing it for fun. And I think that high school athletes can be professional, but I think that there's a difference between schoolyard soccer and professional soccer. And I think that there's a difference between backyard LARP, which allows glasses, and professional LARPing. I consider myself a professional at my hobby, and that's just what I want to do. So if you disagree with me, I'm sorry. I'm not telling you not to wear glasses so that you can get hurt. I'm telling you that you should challenge yourself to meet the expectations of the setting that you're in. A medieval LARP wouldn't have glasses, and if you're worried about safety, maybe you should take your glasses off whenever you're fighting, because I can't count the times I wanted to scream when somebody wore glasses and they got knocked off and we had to call a game stop. That's probably the most irritating thing, is whenever you're having a good time and you're in character and you're in this combat or there's some political thing going on, and all of a sudden someone gets their glasses knocked off and we have to spend 5 minutes looking for it in the dark. So I'm sorry, but you guys should have better expectations for yourself. And the fact that you're settling is sad. So I know a lot of people won't agree with me, but this is a topic that I really wanted to pick up on. And do your thing, and I'm going to do my thing. Your thing is a little bit more amateur than my thing, but enjoy it. And don't expect me to LARP with you if you're going to have glasses at a medieval LARP. But I will see you in futuristic LARPs, and maybe I'll wear some glasses. So thank you, everyone. That's my opinion, and I know you might not like it, but if you want to see more videos about me and how I like to LARP, you can go to the channel that you're watching right now, which is the LARP Girl, and you can also email me your opinions at thelarpgirl@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'd love to read your comments. So thank you, and take care.